Thank you. All right. So in this project, what we are trying to do is we're going to bring in some video clips here. And once we bring the video clips here, what we will do is we will see how we can use the crop effect. One is that crop effect we will do. I'll show you like sometimes I will show you a YouTube video today. Now, in very famous movies, you can check something like this. I'll show you today. Just wait. You can write the name of the movie, right? Let's say the latest one, something like Jailer, and you type Jailer, and if you type VFX breakdown, if you type something like this, there will be footages. There are the production companies, they release certain kind of productions, some footages in the YouTube, how certain CG has been done. That means computer graphics have been done. This is not only video editing. Of course, video editing is there. That is the main thing, right? Anyways, the visual effects and all things will be there. Right. So if you want to show a video, let's say you are creating something like a tutorial, where before applying the effect and after applying the effect, for example, we learned how to add the chroma key, which means how to remove the backgrounds. So if you want to do something like that using green screen, if you want to remove the backgrounds and you want to see with this green screen how the footage looks and without the green screen how it looks, you can use the effect what I'm going to teach today. Okay, right, let's try that one. Okay. All right, let's try. I wrote it down in the notepad because without forgetting, after I display this one, I can demonstrate this some clips to you. Okay. Right. Let's get some clips first going on. Right. So I like to put a bin first. Footages. Let's go inside. Just double click this bin. There should be two clips where people are talking on the mobile phone. Yeah, this is one clip. This is another clip. Okay. So this is not very good, right? So color conditions and light conditions not very good, but that will do, right? Okay. My point here is to show both of them in a single frame, right? Okay. So let's see which clip is lengthier. This clip is lengthy, which is around 42 seconds, and this clip is 10 seconds. I like to work with this clip anyway, right? So let's see the size of the clip as well. Okay, both are same resolution. That's quite good. Let's take this one, 24 frames. This one, sorry, 30 frames. Right click on the footage. Anybody who have joined later for my classes, same thing. I'm repeatedly doing these things when I'm creating, so it's easy for you to catch up. And last week also I asked you how many of you are practicing using Premiere Pro. Today, shall I ask you again the same question? Now there are, except ma'am, I mean, Suleha, you there? Yeah, she's there.
Yes.
Okay, and except for myself, then there are 16 students altogether. Well, what I want to tell you is, out of the 16 students, can you please raise your hand if you have practiced using video editing? I mean, software, that's Premiere Pro. There was a student called Mohammed and all earlier. Don't know whether they are still there. I Mohammed or somebody earlier they were there. Let one person raise the hand. Let me see whether one person is practicing using Premiere. Okay, Mayuration is practicing. Okay, good. Right. Keep your hands up. So anyone else practicing using Premiere Pro? No one is doing. So you are learning for knowledge, right? I don't think so, but okay, Samira Veerathund, I think. Okay, you are practicing good, right? Um, you don't need a very heavy end computer to do this, right? So a decent computer can do, right? Nowadays, none of you are having like Pentium 5 computers, like, so at least my computer is a i5 third generation computer, right? Okay. Um, So you don't need a very high-end computer to do this, right? Okay, right. So if you take a look at the things, don't know whether you can see that. That is motherboard is LG, that's a branded board. So it's a i5, right? So 3 gig machine with 4 CPUs, 4 cores are there. I have 16 GB RAM, that's it. And I have a VGA card, which is NVIDIA. It's not a very gaming type of VGA card, right? It's a very normal configuration. 1 GB card is there. And I don't have a separate sound card and things like that, right? It's a simple configuration I'm having. Only one plus what I am having is 16 GB RAM. Earlier also I had 8 GB. With that also it was working quite fine, right? So it works fine. So don't worry about if you don't have a little bit powerful computer to do video editing. No, you can do a decent job in this one, right? And of course, you can use all the lessons that you learn, which means the concepts that you learn in the video editing class to master the things using CapCut as well, right? So that's also a very popular video editing software for phones. I'm not recommending that for you because please make sure that you use what do you call Senul is trying to talk something, no sound is coming. Right, so you can practice that one as well, right? CapCut. There will be videos, right? So there is no way I can share my phone, right? So, but if you go to YouTube, right, and in the YouTube you can type CapCut basics. So if you type CapCut, how to use CapCut video editor, so it's a 10-minute video is there, 421K video views and 2.9K views also there. Tips and tricks he's showing, but maybe I don't know whether it is a full video, right? So how to track the things and all the things he's showing, right? So try these things. It's possible for you to do. It's all about your creativity. And these kind of things we also can do.
I can make text float over my hand. You can make some stunning visual effects using something called masks.
Right, so that is possible, right? So when you have to, if it's nothing to do these kind of things in Premiere, it's a piece of cake to do that kind of thing in Premiere, but still what they're saying is how to do that one in CapCut, right? So I think he will be showing that. I don't know how he has got this screen, maybe on a tab he has done. It's a big screen that is quite promising how to work. If you have this kind of a big screen, you can awesome way you can do that, right? All right, okay, right. So if you have time, please watch this. I will add the video to your chat window, right? So that is CapCut, which you are not, I'm not teaching you that part. That's why I'm just sharing that link, okay? I'm showing you Premiere Pro, right? Okay, let's get going, right? So we have the clip, click on that, right click on that, and we will create a new sequence from clip. That's this person is here. I don't want to do anything much change to this, right? So I just want to use something like a crop. So he's on the phone, right? If you play this one, you can see he's on the phone. He's just having a chat like that. Only thing is it's a little bit slow motion, so you'll have to speed up the video. That if you like, you do it, right? Okay. Right now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to place a footage on top of this one, right? Watch this. Now, this one is there, and I don't need this, the entire thing, okay? Now, let's say this is around after 10 seconds, right? So let's say he's speaking like that, okay? Right, so he's, well, he's over here and he's coming over here. Doesn't matter, right? I can do it, right? Let's take this piece, right? So from here, let's take about 10 seconds, right? So 1, 2, it's going, it's coming forward, right? 8, 9, okay, 10, right? So that's enough. Let's cut that thing. There is no audio in this one anyway. I don't know whether it is there, right? But I'm not interested in taking the audio, only the video. Drag video only, clicking that, dragging and placing over here, right? Okay, now you don't see the footage which is beneath this one. You don't see that one, right? You don't have anything that going on, right? Okay, fine. So what I'm going to do is I can push this video to this side. That's possible. I can just double click the video here and I can put this video to this side. This is a bad thing to do anyway. This is not the way to do it, right? So I'll keep he should be here somewhere. Now you can see the part of this footage is covering this person, right? So we need to get rid of that. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. And we can move this clip to this side as well, right? Okay. If it is, I'm sorry, if it is this clip, if it is just like that, I can't place them on top of the other. There's a reason for that, because both people will be having an issue, right? So I'm going to take this one to this side. Right now, when you just drag here and there the clip, so you might go up and down, right? So don't do like that. Oh, sorry. I like to delete this one. Then I like to take this one once again. A nice little place. So there's no gap here. You can see there are no gaps around the footage, right? Okay. Now, what we will do is, one person is asked, DaVinci Resolve software to work. If I come to know about it, I'll let you know whether a link is there. Maybe most of the software crack versions are there to download, but I don't recommend them. Okay, so fine. Okay. Now we will do like this. You can go to effects, right? So you can take the effects here and you can add the effect and you can make changes. Before doing that, I'm interested in doing something, right? I want to push this clip to this side. So I'm saying double click, don't push to this side, not like that, right? Don't do it like that. What I'm going to do is, right, you can go to, there is a section called effect controls. If it is not open, go to window and select effect controls. It's open there, right? We are there now. Because I haven't not chosen a clip, it's not showing. Now I clicked on the clip which is on top. And there is an option called motion. Carefully watch this. There's a section called motion. And there is a clock also here. So we can toggle animation also. So animation part, in this exercise, I'm not going to do it. Next one, I'm going to do it, right? Okay. So you can use this X and Y values and you can adjust them by clicking and dragging up or down or left or right. I'm going to draw it this way and smoothly, it will nicely come. And I'm going to leave it over there, right over there. Okay. So that's one thing. And I'm going to choose the next clip and I can push that a little bit to the right side, right? So I'm going to adjust this value. Click, drag. Oh, I'm sorry. Click this and I'm going to drag it over here. Okay, that's all. Now the thing is, still this part of the video for this person is still disturbing. And you know, we have not used a mask, or we have not used something like a green screen, right? So we're going to work with something like cropping, right? So we're going to remove, that's all that we're going to do, right? So in the section where you have the effects, right? So in the effects section, you can search for the option crop. Please keep your microphones muted, right? There's an option under transform. We learned about video effects. A lot of effects I added and showed you. And you can see we have a section under transform. There's an option called crop. So I'm going to drag and drop that option or that effect to the top one. So I applied it. Now, if I go to the effects, now if I choose this, and if I go to the effects section, the last one which I added the effect, you can see this. So you can enable, disable that anytime that you like. Just like for any layer, you can add a, you can put a circle, you can put a rectangle, or you can draw a custom shape and you can mask it. I'm not interested in doing any masking here. I'm going to do the cropping option here, right? Crop option. So you can simply take the left and the top and the right. Okay, so this side is the right side. So I'm going to go for that and I'm going to increase that value. See, from this side, it will be cropped. This will not move. Nothing will happen. See, nicely I can do that. See, so if I go too much, that's a problem. So I want to keep somewhere maybe here. I think he is coming forward, right? So when he comes there, a slight cut is there. So we can adjust it by giving a little bit more, right? So nice. That is, I think that's perfect. A little bit is cutting, but that's fine, right? So this kind of effect is very easy to do, right? So now when you play this, so that's how it works, right? So inside one footage, you can put multiple footages like this. So what I meant by adding multiple footage inside one footage, not like this, okay? Just double click the footage, making the footage smaller and keeping here, making the footage smaller. And maybe if that is your necessity, that is also you can do. So multiple frames, you can do it. That is not what I actually wanted, okay? So if it is a title is running here with the music, if you want to show something like 2 small frames and like that, that's possible for you to do, right? Okay, I want to keep it like this, right? And let's see how we can draw a what do you call a line here, right? So let's put a line also on top of that, right? So don't worry much about this, right? So select the top one and you can select the pen tool here, right? So here, if you choose this one, there's a pen tool, rectangle tool, and ellipse tool, right? So I'm going to choose rectangle tool and I can draw something here. Okay, I can draw something here. So when I draw, right, so I'll put it the full screen mode. So I'll draw a rectangle like thing. Later you can adjust it. Sorry, it didn't work for me. It looks like stuck. This one is gone. Let me do once more, right? So rectangle, let's draw from here to here, right? That's the problem. I went outside, I couldn't draw it. So when I draw that one, you can see in the graphics section, under the controls itself, right? It's under the effects control. Now this is the layer here. This layer, this motion, opacity, time, remapping, crop is there. If I go to graphic, that is what I drew now. It is having vector motion, shape change, those kind of things available, right? Shape change, right? So let's go for this one and let's select, it says fill color is ash color. If you take off the fill, it will not be visible and you can put a stroke only. A lot of things you can try, right? A lot of possibilities are there. You can create your own animations, right? So I'm going to change the fill to white color like that. Okay. And I like that thing to start somewhere here. And I want it to be small, then I want it to grow, those kind of things I can do. But I'll just show you how you can use it only as a divider, right? You can make it big. Like that. In your footage, it'll look nice, right? So when you have the full clip like this, you can play that. So when you want to divide something, that's very simple and very easily you can do. Oops, that went down. It went because the clip is not length enough, right? This should go up here. And now if you play, it'll be there. Now what you could do is you can add some dialogues to this and you can do like a dubbing kind of a thing you can try. Okay. Right. So that is about how you can have the crop effect to this. Right. So let's try whether we can do a animation to this, right? So this crop effect, whether we can do an animation, right? Okay. Right. Let's do this one, this frame growing to this side, right? So let's see how to do that. So let's choose this one, and let's choose the crop, right? Carefully watch this one, crop. And everything that you see here is having a clock in front of that. It has a clock in front of that. That means you can animate it. If you turn on that, from that point onwards, the changes that you make will be tracked and it will be recorded in the screen so that it will look like an animation, right? So I'm going to do it right here. Animation going to start here, right? So this point, this frame is going to grow to this side. That's what I'm going to do, right? This frame is going to grow to this side. See what's going to see. Watch, that's what's going to happen, right? Okay. Now what you do is, this option is there, right option is there. I'm going to toggle it now here, right? See, it's going to toggle it here, toggle animation. See, there will be a keyframe coming now here. So there's a keyframe comes, right? Well, when it comes over here, right, you can see this slide is also moving. When it comes here, that animation should be finished, which means it should have totally grown. Right now, what I'm going to take it back here. Right. So this one is a little bit disturbing us, no problem. But if you play from here, now see this, and when you play that, after a couple of, now you can see that is revealing the remaining part. That's really cool for you to have some kind of effects if you want to reveal and unreveal, right? It's very simple. I'll show you once more how it's done, right? Okay, let's, the graphic part, not necessary. And students, here, when you click on a keyframe and you can adjust it, bring it forward, backward, you can increase, decrease, a lot of things you can do. I'm not going to do too much here. I'm not going to do too much here. You can make the animation very smooth also here, right? What I'm trying to do is, if I turn off this clock again, right? That's what I'm interested in showing you, because from here to here we were animating. See, from here to here we were animating. And what will happen is, if I take off this toggle animation again, it will give you a warning now. This action will delete existing keyframes. Do you want to continue? Which means if you say okay, right, the animation that we tried to do, that will be gone, right? So, and it just stays something there, right? So you have to again adjust it properly like this. Okay. So that is what the basic idea about that. Okay. Right. Without that, let's try something for this one, right? Let's try something for this one. Whether we can try, we don't have the crop effect. We can try the crop effect if you want, but let's try vector motion, opacity, vector shape, position, scale. Let's try the scale, right? So let's say that is becoming bigger and this is becoming tiny. So I'm not interested in that, right? So that if I want, I can animate it. Anchor point is in the middle. Scale down. I can't get this horizontal scale. That's the problem. It says uniform scale. Let's turn this thing off. Right now, horizontal scale is there. This is, I think I can animate it now. Let's try. Okay, vertical scale. Let's try. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. We'll keep it over here. And so, but it's really quickly coming. Let's try that one, right? Let's put a vertical scale. We'll put a this one, animation, toggle it. Then we take it over here, right? And we'll take it over here, right? So I think when it comes from there to here, there should be a growth we should be able to see, right? Let's try that one. So that's kind of the thing. It's like a line is getting drawn. these kind of easy things you can try. Okay, I really prefer that you should do these kind of things, right? You can start drawing something from here to this side. That also possible, right? So watch it again, right? Okay, so it goes, there we go. It perfectly works, right? So those two things I showed you today, right? So there's another one I wanted to show you with this small animation working. Let's try something more with that, right? Okay, we will do another project so we can easily do it. I will be closing this project and taking another project, right? So let's close that, save the things. Right, let's do another one. Let's do something like text, text reveal demo. Text reveal demo. Okay, text reveal demo we'll try. Say okay. Right, we'll do like this. Again, I'll take the footages. We'll bring some footages in. We don't have something very interesting, but you know, okay, let's try with this one. The clip is bit big, I think, if I'm not wrong. It's a something like 3K type size, right? So let's try a small one. Because if I put a big one, it will lag, you know, that kills the entire thing, right? So choose this one. Maybe try this one. Let's try this. Okay. Yeah, I think this one is fine. This one is not very good, but you know, what is this? We'll see. This is a time-lapse video of a place, right? Let's work with this one. This is quite easy to work, I guess. I'm going to add that to my project. Right-click on this. Then we will add new sequence from clip. Okay, right. The workspace will get adjusted like that. Don't worry. Just adjust it back, right? Right, let's keep it like that. Now I'm going to put, first of all, something text over this, right? So we can make this one also a little bit big. We will put some text over there, right? I'm going to put a text, so it's easy to put text like this. We'll go to file menu, new, legacy title. Okay, let's say time lapse. So just type like that. Okay. So in this footage, I want to put in big letters like time lapse. Right, so, and I like to have it big. I don't know why. Okay, right. And I'll keep it over here. And I like to put some thick letters. Let's try impact font. Impact is fine. And I like to have this one a little bit big. This big. I think it suits over here well, right? Okay. If you like, you can put some other stuff on top of that. Or you can get rid of the fill and you can just put a stroke for that, right? So you can say add a stroke for that, and you can put a color for that. So this kind of thing is possible for you to do, right? Okay, right. So I just that's also nice, but I don't want to do it, right? Okay, delete the stroke. Right, let's keep the fill back to normal, right? Okay. This is not the effect I want. Okay, right. Right, now I will do the next step is going to be, right? Um, I put my text over here. Mm, let's go to the effects control. Let's go for opacity, right? Let's go to opacity. Let's draw this one. I'm going to create a 4-point polygon mask, right? So, when you have a polygon mask, it shows some parts and it doesn't show the other part. So I'm going to keep it over here. Right, okay, this is fine for me. This is how it is, right? Okay, nice. Now what I will do is, right? So it's very simple what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to keep it over here, right? I'm going to keep it over here. And there's an option called motion here, right? Motion. And the position I'm going to animate, right? So I'll click on this. The position gets animated now, right? So I should be able to choose the mask again, right? I choose the mask, right? And position, I'm going to take it like this. Now I'm going to have it run the frame for a while, Then I'm going to adjust the position, right? See, sorry. Mm, 1 second, please. It's not that difficult. Scale, position, right? So it comes over here and here. Mm. Mm. 1 second, please. I think I got the steps messed up. Right? Just wait. It's very simple. Right? Just for this, you add the mask. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Okay, let's try like this. Okay, mask is there, and I need to animate it. Mask path. Okay, let's try that one animating. Okay. Okay, mask path we animated. So after some time, I should be able to select it. Yeah, got it. This is the previously drawn mask. Let's delete the masks. Okay, I have two masks going on there. Opacity is there. Let's put one mask there. Right. Okay. It's here. Right. So this is the idea. This is the trick. Okay. Let's try this one. Mask path. Let's with opacity expansion. Opacity blended mode. Mask expansion. Opacity. Right. Mask path. Let's try. I should be able to select it again. Then I can do it. Right. Let's try. I think this is working. Yeah. Right. So it stays for a light. Okay. Okay. Um, this. Let's take it over here. Right. Okay. Let's try like that. Okay. Now it's going like that. I'm sorry I couldn't do it very smoothly. Just put a mask, right? Now you make it reveal like this. Okay. Now if you play this one, right? Okay. Let's see. If you play this one, we get an effect something like this. Oh, come on, man. Like this, right? So it's not very smooth, right? But what we need to do is we need to make this mask, right? This mask, there's a section called mask feather. This is the thing. You can make the mask feather softer, right? So if you increase this one, so the edges will be soft, how it is doing it, right? So it's beautiful, it will come. We will keep a little bit distant like that. Okay. Let's try that and see. So it'll start now. Now see, that is the effect I just want to do. Hope you understand that, right? I hope you like it also. So it's okay that it's some time on it, but mask feather is the trick to do that, right? So it'll come. This is not very quality. The reason for that is this is still not rendered, and it's going to start there. There it's starting. So it's very beautifully coming, right? Time lapse, right? So that is very easy to do using what do you call, right? Using the reveal option and using the masking option, right? So I just showed you how you can do the small animations using this keyframe parts. And anytime you want to get rid of something, you can select the keyframe and you can adjust it forward or backwards so that the time can be adjusted. So this can be adjusted always, right? So it will start quickly, right? Like that. That is possible for you to do. Okay. So that's the basic idea about that, right? Okay. So you can try anything with that one. So you can make something pop, you can make something disappear, all those kind of possible, right? I will be much happy if you can try these things in your final project. You yourself create those kind of things, okay? So you can search a lot of things using Premiere Pro, and I will introduce you to some of the interesting channels as well in upcoming session. Okay. I will show you one more thing, then we can conclude the class today, right? Okay. So this is basically, these are the main things that we need to know, and how to take the render. We are doing it in the last class. Okay, let's do that in next class. Then render means the final one, how we can take it to as an output, and hopefully I'll show you how you can take a portrait video as well. Let's say you want to do a YouTube short or something, then how to create a new project in that format, right? Let's say that is because when you go and create new project and all, you will not get portrait mode, you get always landscape mode resolutions. So how you can do that part also, I'm going to teach you. That's possible. Let's do, or let's watch that part what I told you now. Now here, let's try that one quickly. Let's do one more, right? We'll call this VFX break green screen. Okay, it's very simple. Without wasting time, I'll quickly do it. Let's add a green screen video. So we got this one. Don't I have anything else? Green screen video. Okay, we have this clip. Let's take this clip. And let's take one more clip. And it's pretty easy, right? So we'll create the sequence from this clip as usual. Right, we have this clip going on. And let's add this one here. This clip, and it's pretty big. So let's make it fit to the screen, right clicking on that and choosing scale frame to size. Okay, so that comes like that. That's fine. Okay, but I want to move this clip to the side. You know what to do. You go to the position part and you just pull this back. But it's having a green screen, right? So let the green screen be there. Okay, right, fine. And what we do now is, right, simple. You go to effects, right? You go to where's effects? Effects. And this time I'm going to add the chroma key. Okay, so ultra key. Ultra key is what we learned. Okay, so we'll add that one here. And I don't want this to be too big, right? So let's cut this from here. And let's delete that. So you choose the clip after adding the ultra key. And if you go to the options, the ultra key option, we need to make sure what color we are choosing. I've already told you how to do. Select this option and add it here. So it's gone, right? Simply it's gone. Well, that's how it goes, right? So she's in the middle of the frame. It's a bit disturbing. Let's take it over here, right? So now it's very seamlessly happening, seamlessly working, right? Okay. um I want to add same clip. Yeah. Watch this. I will add the same clip down here, duplicate it, right? Now it's like this, so no problem. The down clip, what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to remove the chroma key, ultra key I'm going to remove, right? So let's say it's going to look like this, right? So we'll delete that. So the footage is going to look like this now, right? Okay. So that looks pretty bad anyways, right? So what I want to do is how this VFX is done to show it in the final output, right? So for this, you can add the crop filter, okay? So you add that to this one. And what you do is, right, so get the slide at the beginning, and get the slide to the beginning. And, you know, the right side, you animate it, okay? You animate it. And you put this one totally to this side, see? You keep it here, right? And let the frame run for a while, no problem. You add another keyframe, right? Just a small change there, another keyframe, no change from here to here. Now, after this, the green screen, we want to show how it's done. So from here to here, I'm going to put the green screen, then I'm going to put it back like that, and it will stay. Okay. And from there, it will stay for a while. And let's say you do a small change, add it. And when it goes to the end, let's say, or from here, we remove it again. Okay. Now, if you want to show it to your audience how this is done, so this is the output result or final result looks like this, but with the green screen, it will look like something like this. See, this is a green screen footage been done, and it is deleted like that. The trick is we have to duplicate the same clip, keep it down, then you have to get it done, right? Okay. So that is how they are showing in these movies in the sense like so you can see that, right? Chennai Express VFX breakdown. So let's take a look at. This is how the footage they are making. Okay, so hereafter, if you see, don't worry, you also know how to do it. The color correcting, and these are not only green screen, these are green screen they are seeing. This is called matte paint. This is blue screen. Again blue screen. This is also matte painting. See? Matte painting. There's again green screen, I guess. Yes. So this is fire, they will bring it in. See? So that is again fire, not real. With the color correction and all, it looks like that. Hope that would be enough. Okay. Right. I hope you understood several things, but the important thing that we did today is the crop filter, how to use it properly, crop effect, how to use it properly. And I showed you how to show down this green screen with that one. And inside one frame, how to add multiple video footages and how to put a line like that and how to animate it. And of course, we learned how to put text and how to reveal it and softly how to reveal that one as well, right? And we learned, of course, how to create the animations using the keyframes and adjusting the frames forward and backward to fine tune the animations, right? Okay. Hope that will be enough. Okay, right. So we will be doing maybe most probably the last class I'll be doing next week. I'll be giving you the assignment discussion part as well to you. Okay. Keep practicing then, right? Okay. See you in another class then. Take care. Thank you very much.
Good night, sir.
Okay. Take care. Bye. See you.